What's up, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing today? I'm doing just fine, and I'm really excited to jump into the Last Caretaker today. I know you guys have seen this game. You had to. It's all over the place, very popular right now, and I am having a lot of fun with it. So I have a test save that I want to just hop on and we can talk about the game a little bit, see what's what. Hope it streams fine. Just gotta change this audio. I know that is very loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. All right, that's good. Well, there's one thing. They're little, they're like energy leeches that attack you. This is it's like a refueling station that I found, and I kind of fixed up some pretty good shit. Fuel from there, and got it on board the ship. I'm gonna let the weather clear up a little bit and decide where we're gonna go from here. These are yellow tanks with diesel tanks, and red is petroleum. And blue means power. Kind of show you guys the setup while we wait for this nasty weather to clear. I have some diesel tanks here. The ship runs off of diesel and electricity, either or both at the same time. So I recently just leveled up. And when you level up, you get these skill points and you get to buy certain items. So I bought the diesel tanks, the petrol tanks, because I got this flamethrower, which as far as I'm concerned, it seems Christy's having trouble hearing me. Hold on one second. How's that, Christy? As far as I'm concerned, this flamethrower is just about the best weapon I have come across in this game so far. I have some, let me know if that's better. I have some petroleum tanks here. Ooh, the weather's clearing up. Not quite clear yet. Now we're gonna figure out a place to go. We're just gonna go hit, I guess, a POI and just kind of explore a little bit. I have not seen everything this game has to offer. These are your two engines, okay? You have, this is your electric engine. I built some batteries. You see, that's their, how much power they have stored by that gauge there. You hook them into your ship's outlets. This is the diesel engine. These little pieces here, you can take them off and upgrade them as you progress through the game. This is the second level of upgrade for those little piston looking things. Your this is your recycler. We'll do some of that a little bit later. And fabricator, you can use to fabricate different items. Okay, and I've been working on some storage. There's one thing you definitely need in this game is tons of storage. This is where it started, because you can only build certain things at certain times. So the first level, I built these. You can actually go in, you know, because each of these raw materials have different colors, and you can actually change the color of your box, you know, according to help you kind of manage and help you organize some stuff. So I got my stuff all organized, and then one thing you get a ton of is iron and copper. So I got iron, copper, and plastic here because I was having so much. One of the things that you do is recycle everything. If the only point of that is to get your level up, then that's still fine. I got my power for the ship up here. Got some wind turbines and some solar panels. Only POI I can see. Okay, they got some over there. This Lazarus complex is part of the main story, and it's just a lot of stuff right now to do. I went to that one. So I think we'll maybe go out this way and hit one of those. See if I can see it better. See, there's a platform over there. And there's another one by it. There's nothing on this side. There's one. That's Lazarus. And then there's a couple out that way. That one looks kind of a little bit closer. I don't know. I don't have a ton of diesel, which, like I said, you don't need it. But it makes your life a lot easier if you have it. The boat goes so much faster. These are your mooring cables where you dock. So you can hook your power directly from your ship to these little cable extenders. I'm going to unmoor the ship so we can get on the road. Now just be fair warned here, this game is good. It's been a lot of fun. But there is some crash, especially when there's a lot of enemies and stuff like that. So you may have to, restart or something. That second one over there, I don't know what that is. So we'll go try. We'll see what it is. Maybe it's something I like. I need to move my power. So it's a good place for it, but it kind of hinders you. This is the ship. Thing is, Christy, I'll boost it up a little bit more. You can just let your ship drive. This is the map here. Now you can fall off your ship and just leave. So you gotta be careful. So all these tanks are equalized to the ship. So as the ship is rolling, these tanks are pumping diesel. They're almost empty now. Hopefully there's some more diesel out here where we're going to that POI there. I hope you can hear me good now. There's one of the sharks. Everything in this game is kind of like mechanical slash bio. It has some organics in it. I get a little nervous when it usually the POIs are couple of kilometers apart. The thing about this is there's your gauge, your power gauge, and your gauge. We're going to be traveling at night. The little leeches come out at night. See that big red thing? That's an enemy. And a bunch of leeches pop out of it. And sometimes it's like dozens of them. So, and they can knock you down real fast. Got a ways to go upstairs. I'll show you guys how you heal yourself. You have to worry about power and vitality. Plug into your ship, plug into yourself, and charge your glue up, which is your power. That way, and this little machine here gives you your vitality, which mine is full, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is where you back up your save. Back up, which you need to do. If you guys are playing this for the first time, you need to do that often. Let's see, guys. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. Because, I mean, it sounds loud to me. Let's go with like 45%. That's close enough. All right. Hopefully you can hear me better. Yeah, so the POI we're headed to, I have never been to before. So it'll be cool. I haven't seen all this game has to offer, so this is going to be a big thing to me also. I've been to a couple of different kinds, but not all. The storms get pretty crazy in this game too. Anyway, hey, listen, I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Happy to be here with you. This Monday, the last week of work for me before Christmas break. I can see that POI just up ahead there. I don't want to crash into it. It's still very loud and slack there. We're going to fix that. I want to make sure I get it right. It's crazy because I'm all the way down to almost 25% and it's still very loud. All right. Hopefully that'll do it. Hopefully the sun comes up before we get there so I can show you guys how you dock this huge ship. You see my guy standing in there? He turns with your camera, which I think is a nice little touch. We're really looking forward to, there's an update this week on December 18th, and if you watched my roadmap review, one thing that's coming is drivable forklifts. So if you have some time in this game, you know it can be a little bit hectic to try to run things up and down some of these platforms. It can get a little crazy. So the forklift, I think, will help. Your weight kind of holds you back. One thing I've done is kind of applied some of my stat points to the carrying capacity. Thank you, Christy. All right. Let's see, we almost burned. We're gonna burn probably just about half of our diesel getting to this POI. There is one oil refinery, like oil derrick on this game, on a platform that you can use to make your own diesel and stuff like that. But to make the refinery, you need to have an advanced level, more than what I have, so can't do that yet. I'm gonna try to thread the needle here. These are land mines, well, water mines, should I say. And I don't want to blow up my ship. Slow down a little bit. Look for a place to dock. Central warehouse. I thought they said something about the warehouses as part of the update. Alright, I'm trying to throw it in reverse here. I think I see where you moor this thing up at, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think I have enough. I gotta get closer. One thing you could do is anchor, and you get 20 meters with your line. I came in here kind of crooked, just because of those mines. That's the only reason. Oh, I see a bunch of green enemies. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna double check this thing. If it's too advanced, we might have to go to a different one. I don't know about green enemies. I haven't even seen those before. See those green dudes right there? They're kind of spooky looking. Are we anchored? Yeah, we're anchored. One thing, guys, if you're playing this game, you don't want to get right up to the dock right away, because some of the enemies will board your ship and kind of make your life miserable. If we need to retreat, we will. But we have the new flamethrower. This is one of those forklifts that I was telling you guys about. Let's see what we're dealing with here. That's the spider ones. Oof. Those are the little spider ones. I don't know what this says. A warehouse. There might be tons of resources here, so I might hang out. Take our time. If you look at my, when I was in third person. Let's see. I have a backpack that holds extra petroleum, and you can connect it to your backpack, so it gives you a lot more fuel as you go. Oh, this thing is really cool. There's a flamethrower pistol. this dude here is where it's at. This guy here. I'm just gonna work on trying to clear out a lot of these enemies before we start digging in. See all those little spiders? Okay. Just bear with old bear. We're gonna take our time. Look at the stuff here. Jesus. I've never been to one like this. This is a huge POI. That's where the forklifts. See, these things, you'll be able to drive them. That's where it's going to come in handy for the update. There's a ton of these enemies. What's that noise? Y'all hear that? Now there's very, very possibly an enemy that I've never met before on this thing. Like that. I've met that guy before. Oh crap. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh shit. Oh, there's two of them. Hold up. Ah, run. Run, son. I don't think I have the ability to take those guys out. Look at them. Jesus. Whatever it is, it does not look friendly. Hold up. I'm about to die. Hold up, guys. Shoot. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We're not ready for this one yet. Put it in gear. Yeah, we're not ready for him yet. Dang. There's a lot of stuff there. Ooh, hold up. I'm about to hit a mine. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. That's a good start. That's a good start. It's all right. We can fix that. Dang, dude. Man, I'm looking forward to that place. I don't think I'm ready for it. There's a small one over there. Let's go try him. I can repair my ship, so don't worry yourselves about that. It's post-apocalyptic, Christy, and most things are made from half machine, like half bio stuff. And your job is to save humanity, really. So there's a sniper rifle in this game. There's a regular rifle. I thought I'd probably need that before I try to take on those enemies. I've killed one of them before, not that one. That one had a laser. There's a different one that has like machine guns. And they're a little bit easier to take on. Ooh, that scared me. I'm almost dead, to be honest. I have to go charge my health up after this stop. But that's a tiny one. Maybe that one will be okay. Or it's probably the one I've been to already. But there's some more over there. It takes a little bit of time to travel. There is a jet ski coming in a future update. There's also a gyrocopter, which I'm thinking you could use to scout out locations. I don't know if I've been to. I'm gonna slide by this one. There was one this way that I've been to while I was kind of waiting to stream. I was trying to get some resources and I was trying to get my level up. So I'll be able to tell once I get here. And if I have been here, we'll just move on. Looks like another small one, maybe over there. And if all that doesn't work, we'll go to the Lazarus complex as part of the story. We're gonna run out of diesel, so we'll be starting to move at a snail's pace before long. I don't know if I've been to this one. I'm gonna slide by it though. Might as well. We're here. Yeah, I'm gonna plug myself in. I'm not really worried about getting hit by anything while we're out traveling. But as soon as we find a place to go, I'll get down and plug in before I jump on one of these other platforms. This really doesn't look that familiar. Habitat node 09-4. I don't think I've been here. So we'll stop. We'll stop for a little bit. Check it out. There's enemies there too. Look, it's the green ones. I just want to make sure I could deal with those little dudes. I just want to make sure there's none of them rolly ball, sphere things that'll kill you. Yeah, you plug in right here, and there's your vitality going up. This game is so much fun. I'm gonna take a second, only because I've played this game now for a week solid, and it does crash. Let's see. I want to grab this cable before I go down there. Wait. Yeah, I want to charge up my backpack. Make sure I got the most fuel I can carry. Alright. This is it. See those little snot things? They come after you too. I bet you those are the sharks right there. I bet you they have a lot of resources on them. I want to see where I could get up. It's kind of out the way. I only see the one ladder. And man, it's got a dude right there. Man. Let me get back up here. Look where that dude was shooting. Gonna repair the ship. That dude had a big laser. Yeah, not cool, man. There we go. One thing I learned from this game, don't just go running all willy-nilly. You gotta take your time. So now the diesel's gone. We're just running on electricity. So we're only gonna be a fraction of the speed that we were. Just want to get a little bit closer. Maybe I can reach that guy from the ship. Man, it seems a lot closer than it actually is when you're up there. Let's see if I can reach him. Dead. Alright, I think we're okay. Alright, sir. There's a petroleum canister. Same thing as before. I'm going to attempt to get some of these enemies out the way. Oh, game's crashing. Oh! Told you guys, this game crashes a ton, so I'm going to pull it back up real quick. I don't remember when. I know I saved it not long ago, but I'm not sure where. Anytime you go to a POI that has a bunch of enemies like that, it crashes a couple of times. All right, where are we? Hey, I'm not that far. Cool. That's the most so far frustrating part about this game. I mean, if they can get a handle on that, they'll be in good shape. Yeah, once they can get a hold of that situation, it'll be golden. Okay. I think I'm close enough. I'm just gonna back it up right here. I've never seen a game like crash like that much, but it's okay. Still a really good game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I know it's something that they're actively working on. Christy! That's Christy from Christy Gaming with the $20. What a legend. Thank you, Christy. Stay down there. They're trying to get to my ship, man. See what I'm saying? If I was docked right there, they'd be on the ship. I don't think they can get on it. Almost looks like they're dying when they hit the water. Yeah, they're just out of my reach. Let's see. Thank you again, Christy, for that donation. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get it without crashing. The graphics are great. The game is great. I don't know what's the deal with the crashing, but I know they're actively working on that too. Look at that shark. Jesus Christ, that thing is wicked looking. So when you use the flamethrower, you kind of, when you pop them, you get a lot of the actual enemies that's in there. Ow. More petroleum. Okay. I didn't get all of those, but come here, boy, come here. Ow. So whenever you'll see in a minute, we're gonna recycle some of them sharks and get their goodies. You break them down and then you go and you recycle what they give you. This place looks like a pretty good bit of resources. I'm happy we're here. I don't think there's anywhere to moor the boat. Okay. It's kind of... It's too hot. I want to get up there. Well, there we go. Oh, there's a ladder. Might use the ladder, Bear. That might help. Yeah, I knew some of them freaking little movers would be up here. Each, looks like this one's a little bit different, but usually these POIs have a place to connect power. But this one doesn't appear to have a place to put power. So when it gets... Oh! Hold up! That scared me. Oh, bullets. level 11. When it gets dark, we might have to jump on the ship because those little leeches will terrorize you. Oh, jeez. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, this is one of those, part of the first update, there's a quest line that goes with these habitats. Those are just pure, clean resources. Look at this. Uh-oh. We're out of fuel, so I'm gonna go refuel this gun because without it, I don't know if I can make it. Pick up some of this. Saw that paper, Christy? Those paper things, they'll have like maps, bowling balls, guitars, basketballs. They call them memories in this game. And when you create a human, you use them to determine like what kind of human you create. Like it might be a doctor or a teacher or whatever, and different ones need different stuff. Let's see. Connect flamethrower. Let's see how much we get from this guy. I'm excited to see what those sharks are worth as far as resources go. Yeah, exactly, like traits. You know, you might need like, one of those might be worth intellect. You might need intellect so much for a doctor or whatever. Oh, it's gonna give me a lot. Might as well connect the Ani flow. Fill that up as much as we can. Oh. Okay. I got a cable somewhere. Cable from flamethrower. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the ship. And we'll take a look. Okay, so I just got this paper. You see right here, it's rare. And it gives 8 communication and 7 to discipline. So like I said, certain types of humans require certain things. Do stuff while we're here. The only thing I haven't really liked is that they call humans in this game human seeds. Which, okay, whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just partial to humanity and life, and they could have called them human embryos or human something. I don't like them. I don't know why, but it just bothers me that they call them seeds. Okay, guys, let's take a look. So we get enhancers from leveling up. You can add to your hull mastery, which increases your weight by 1 kilogram for each level, which I've been putting a lot into. Hydraulics allows you to pick up heavier items. Engineer reduces build time and stuff. Pressure lets you go underwater certain amount. Scrapper, we're gonna add to this. It allows you to scrap things faster, which we're going to be doing a lot of here in a few minutes. So I'm going to add all these points to this. And it's going to cut down on the time it takes us to scrap. So we got to level 11. We want to make this rifle. We want to make large storages for sure. And I want to make this. What is this? Suppressor barrel I don't care for. Alright, let's make some stuff. There's the rifle. You build it, and you see it says waiting for materials. So one of the cool things about this game is when you click it, you can add the missing parts to the queue, and it'll build the parts and then automatically build the rifle once it has all the parts. We have some scrap on us. We'll scrap that. I've been putting this organic material here out the way, and I have these are all the things I've found in this save so far. We got crayons, which gives you focus and creativity, patience for basketball, teddy bears, empathy. These little dinosaurs are also empathy, wisdom, patience, creativity, focus, communication, logic, and discipline. So there's a lot of different things to collect. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, see, it's making the rifle. See how much the graphics are freaking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I want to make, while we're at it, I want to make this attachment and this attachment also. And I'm gonna make some more bullets for it. And we'll test it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we might be able to take on those little spheres. Actually, not those that we were facing earlier, but some nonetheless. Oh. Let's see. Attach. Attach. Oh, look there. Now we're cooking with grease. So we have these and these so far. And I'm making some of the regular ammunition right now. We'll let that craft. It's getting dark, so I don't really want to go back on there. In the morning, we'll get the ship a little bit closer and we'll start scrapping some stuff. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of do some chores around the ship. One thing is, your solar panels, they pretty much do good on their own. They don't need to be repaired. But these things right here, the wind turbines that give you power at night, you have to repair them just about every game day to get maximum efficiency out of them. So these are the level 2s or level 1s. I just left them and I put some level 2s. And all that power gets funneled down back into the ship. So you have it all connected, comes down here, goes into the ship there. The ship took some damage up here too. Okay. Oh, one other thing. You also have this. It's a net. It'll hold 15 kilograms of raw resources. So you pull it up and you can collect. See that? Organic resources and and then you just come scrap it all. And when you scrap stuff, it gives you the raw materials. You use that to scrap. I like the little dinosaur myself, Christy. Okay, so I'll set the net back down and get the bullets. I'm not gonna mess with like all those specialty rounds. I want to save them. This is like a short circuiting round for electrical and non-living targets, so that must be for those big dudes. This is sniper rounds. We don't have a sniper rifle yet. Oh, out of room in that one. I need another storage. Perfect. Let's build. You can actually set things up to build from your inventory. So I'll build like a big one here and transfer that stuff over. Same principle. You build it and you come over here and you find it and you add the missing parts to the queue. And it'll automatically build that as soon as all the parts are made for it. We're good on power. This is a little electric generator. I haven't even used it yet. But I thought if there was an emergency where I was out of power for some reason, I could plug it into these batteries and use it to power the ship. See, it's crafting now. I'll move all this stuff over there.
You've just been drafted to the Bones Alliance.
Christy Gaming sending out 5 gifted memberships. Oh crap, Christy. Slow down. Christy, what a legend. Thank you, Christy. Jeez. I feel spoiled today. Okay. So we have Beneficial Bruiser, Dotted 85, Alex Politico, Minecraft YOLO, and Mariam 5619. Thank you and congratulations on your membership, guys. Yes, Christy Gaming. If you haven't seen it, go check out our new series, Christy Gaming and Barebone Survivor in Valheim. It's been a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to recording some more stuff real soon, and new episodes dropping each week. This is it converts, like, watch, it'll convert this bio stuff, this organic stuff, into petroleum. You get it hooked up and it automatically goes into the tanks. There's also a diesel one that'll do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Look at them. What is going on over there? Looks like 2 sharks making love. Look at that. What is going on? I haven't seen that before. Can't get into the water because of these bastards. So all the leeches that came out of it. I've actually never seen what's happening out there right now. Maybe one of them will die and we can go. You see those little bastards? Look at them. Trying to get to my ship. Look at them. I think there's a UV light that you can get eventually that kills those things. It's the pistol. It shoots like a kind of like a, oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. It shoots almost like a shotgun round. Let's see. See this one right here? Pistol Shard. Specialized in soft targets with a minor area of damage. So it has a spread on it. Whereas these are just regular standard bullets. Pistol Flex. Anyway, they still doing the nasty over there. But the sun's coming up, so once the sun comes out, these things automatically die. What else were we doing? I almost forgot. I actually did forget. I'm gonna put up some of this stuff because we're fixing to start scrapping. And we need all the room we can get. Actually, I can keep a little bit of this on me, and I'll tell you why in a minute. You see how important it is to kind of have your storage kind of set up, because you can lose track of what you have real fast. I got everything just about color coded. This is rubber down here. All right, sweet. Let's go back out here. I'm gonna try to get the ship close now that we've got most of the enemies out of the way. There's no mooring cable, like place to moor up and dock. Yeah, I got out of that water fast, Christy. So I want to get close so we can scrap with the ship. I'm going to get as close as I can. I need one of those outlets to be real close. It is a little bit challenging to maneuver this thing. Especially when you're just working with electricity. We're out of diesel, which is not cool. Let me get over to this side. It doesn't turn. It doesn't want to turn. Throw it in reverse here. It really and truly, if you ever been on a big boat, it behaves exactly like you would expect a big boat to handle. See, I've been in reverse for 10 seconds and it hadn't started going backwards yet. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, there we go. It is moving, it just ain't moving very fast. It's a lot better when you have diesel. Lots better. Until I'm able to make the little mini refinery, I can't produce my own diesel. You just have to kind of get what you can find. I'm trying to butt up right close to this dock. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. What I want to do is show you guys. I'm going to build one of these little junction boxes. Crap, failed. Then I'm going to hook up to the ship. Hook up down here. One of the biggest things in this game is scrapping all these raw resources. And I'll show you, when you do this, every time you scrap something, watch my power. Boom, it takes a hit every time you scrap something. So what I've learned to do, what is this? What's going on down here? Look at that. Is that a dead shark? Anyway, what I've learned to do is hook yourself in while you're scrapping. And you can scrap all day. You can scrap all you want and not lose your power. See what I'm saying? Stays full. If it wasn't for this, I'd have to scrap for a few minutes and go back and recharge every time. Now I really want to see what this shark is worth. Look at this. Tech scraps, aluminum scraps, copper scraps, wire scraps, metal scraps, broken glass, bioflesh, ultra tech scrap, which is really valuable. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a ton of resources. Hold up. I don't have enough rope. I don't want to lose that. So all I do is just kind of go around whatever platform I'm at and just run some wires. They're really simple, and you get all your resources back when you recycle them. And then I don't know if that was a dead shark. I think it was a live one. Yeah, it looks like he's gone. Oh well, that's okay. There's 2 more sharks over there. But in the meantime, guys, we just gonna the most important thing I've seen, you get a lot of stuff you don't need, but if you recycle, you gain levels. If you scrap, you gain levels. So it's very important to clean all these little POIs out to get the raw resources that you can need. Get everything. This is actually an oxygen container. You need that also to create humans. And then I sped up the dismantling amount, like time. And without that, it'd take a lot longer. These little things usually have stuff in them. Yeah. So that's one of the biggest things you can do. Run you some lines around the platform so you can stay plugged in while you dismantle stuff into racks. Takes a little bit of time to completely clean out the POI, but it's worth it. See, we're already like almost a quarter of the way on level 11. Building stuff, scrapping stuff, recycling stuff. That's how you get your level. There's only, up until this point, there's only like 25 levels, I want to say. Got hung up. I'm going to go get this chair. Chairs are really valuable because they have fabric and plastic. You use a lot of plastic. Oh, a guitar. Nice. That's a memory. Memory. You know that song? This is a ton of stuff. Oh, crap. You hold the button down, you get to, it'll grab everything like within the vicinity of you, and I keep hitting, grabbing my cable on accident. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, you see that next to the vitality, there's a little weight. That means I'm maxed out on my weight. You can continue to collect stuff, but you start moving slow. Another shark there. Come on, baby, work with me. Not gonna get us very far, but I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I'm gonna take that fuel and get it into the ship. Oh, I forgot to go recycling, huh? Okay, we're gonna back this thing up. And I'm sorry if I do this 100 times, but you have to. You just have to. As you can see, the game does crash a lot. I almost wanted to kind of build the diesel thing that does like the fuel. That is one way we can get diesel. We got time. We're gonna be here for a while anyway. Look at that. They still doing it right there. Some freaky deaky sharks. Look at them. That is crazy. I've never seen that in this game. It might be some kind of glitch or something. I have no idea what that means. Okay. Did I unlock it yet? I may not have. Here. Oh, no, no. Generates diesel from organic materials and electricity. Yes, that's what I wanted. Build. I don't know which way's forward, but I'm just gonna build it. Well, this game is brand new. It's in early access, and all things considered, it's really good. But there's bound to be some glitches here and there. All missing parts to queue. We'll let those craft, and then we'll go build that thing. I'm gonna dump some of that organic material that I have. I'm not really worried about making a human just yet. I wish I knew if they were dead. I guess I could shoot at them. But I've never killed one of those sharks. I'm kind of scared. Look at that. I'm not sure. Let's go back up the game and we'll go see. It'll be interesting to see anyway. Alright. This is for science, Christy. Good thing about being a robot is you don't have to worry about oxygen underwater. Seems like they'd have came after me when I shot them if they were still alive. Looks dead. Yeah, it's dead. Yes. Oh, we need that. Oh yeah, sweet. Oh shoot, look at my energy. Forgot to check it. I'm about to die. I'm about to be low on energy. Need to plug in real quick too. So I don't know how that shark died, but he did, and he's ours. No cables found. Perfect. No cables found, and I'm almost dead. Okay. Oh yeah, just in the nick of time. Perfect. Okay, I'll show you guys some of the more rare materials. Is titanium. This is neutronium and plasma gel. I think I put in here, yeah, plasma gel. Just gonna offload real quick some of this stuff so we can go out and get some more. What else do I have? Fabric, copper, and metal. Dingle dangle. My dingle was dangling? That's odd. Oh, wait. We didn't finish what we were doing. If you put the stuff in your inventory, it'll automatically go to the thing when you get close to the watch. Boom. Now it's crafting. We'll let that craft. So on your recycler, have those. Where you been, man? Oh, it's okay. I was wondering where you're at. You could do this manually also. And it grinds up stuff just like that. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, no problem. No big deal. I'm gonna take some of this stuff. I will need it eventually, but right now I'm not that concerned about it because I'm not really planning on making a human for a little bit. And we'll get more. But what I need is diesel. So this thing I can hook up directly here. It also needs power, so let me do this. Athos is exhausted. Still milking it, huh? Ship. Now I'm gonna hook this into the diesel generator. Then I'm gonna put the stuff in it and turn it on. Yeah! Now we're pumping pure diesel back into the ship. And if it overflows, it'll go into the tanks. Just like so. Nice. I'm learning, man. I'm learning this game. I'm gonna take this back to the ship too. Call it a ship. I guess it's more like some kind of boat. But I'm gonna take all that good stuff. I have quite a bit of this. I have 700 liters in each of these tanks. They're set to equalize, so whatever's in one is in the other. You like my scarf? And it matches Pathos. It matches Bare Bones Survivor, because you know that's my color. Do you know why my color is orange? I'll give you a couple of guesses why my color is orange. Okay, it's getting a little bit dark, so I'm gonna go plug in. Back up. We only had one game crash since we started. That's close. That's close, Christy. It's actually was one of our wedding colors. It's called burnt orange. And it is, I really like orange. For some odd reason. You know, I don't think about people liking orange that much, but I do. So when I made my channel, I was like, I'm going with orange. Okay. I like that. Looks like it's putting out a lot of diesel. I want to check the gauge here. See what that little bit of stuff did. Look at that, Christy. Almost half a tank on that. Oh, I'm excited about that. That's nice. That's real nice. Orange, yeah, blue. Blue's very popular. Very popular color. I'm trying to kill some time because you guys know once I get on that pier, there's no lights on the pier, so the little leeches are come for me. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to worry about crafting? just yet. I'll show you what we need to make our own diesel from the oil derrick. It's this distillation tower. So it's way down there, like level 20. So I still got pretty good ways to go before I can make it. Wait. What you mean, what the hell am I talking about? Wedding versus dog collar. I didn't pick it because of dog collar, by the way. It had more to do with it being a fall color, and I really like the fall. And just so happens the fall is hunting season. Oh, let's go ahead and I don't have any materials on me. We'll get some stuff. I need to repair the wind turbines upstairs. Alright. Yeah, tell me, Hathos. You said she was close with the dog collar. Yes. You say your wedding colors. I just said that because the dog's collar is orange. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. The dog's collar is orange. Only had those with the 5 gifted memberships. Journeyman Dreaming, Arc Boys 2012, Ender 0404. Every time you do it, Hathos, it doesn't give me all the, it doesn't give all the memberships that you give. I wonder why it just picks on you. Okay, all this stuff is charged up. Oh, look at that on the roof. There's a tank up there. You see those? You see those little leeches? That's the little bastards I don't want to get by. Look at them. There's a million of them down there too. Look how many. Hold up. Where's my flamethrower? Oh yeah, good job there. Drop it on the ground. We ready if they try to board. I guess I could kill some to get some more organic material. Look at them. See how many there are? Now, if you fall in the water, you're pretty much dead. Some experience for killing them too. Look at them. Jesus. I thought you missed it. I almost died to a really mean spherical enemy that shoots laser beams out of its butthole. It was very scary. I don't know if I could play this game. I'd fall in the water for sure. It happens. Oh wait. I want to connect to my flamethrower. There we go. I think you need petroleum for a very limited amount of things in the game at this point. So, I don't mind just using it from a flamethrower. Sun's coming up. We'll get to go back on the POI here in a minute and collect some more goodies. This really is a good looking game. I mean, oh yeah, you see those leeches? They die from UV light, So when the sun comes out, they all die. Then you can get in the water without no trouble. Pretty good looking game though, right? I'm looking forward. They're adding different types of enemies. I know there's a fishing net coming. So that'll be kind of interesting to see if they add a bunch of different creatures into the ocean. Right now there's only those leeches and those sharks, I think, for the most part. Alright. I'm going to hook back up and start grinding. I have to watch the VOD to see that. Yeah, definitely have those. It was really funny because I was like, let's go check out this POI. Currently it's single player. And so we went to a really cool POI. It was a warehouse. And I was killing some animals and we kept hearing something moving around, and we saw these big balls, no pun intended, coming right for us. And they sprouted some legs and started shooting lasers at us. And almost killed me, by the way. Character is not all by himself, technically. I have seen one other friendly robot that is alive. And they're called the Angels, and they're around some of the main POIs. They fly. Oh crap, I should have done that. Yeah, they're called Angels. I want to go get that shark. This one actually isn't that huge of a POI, so it won't take me long to clean this up. And then we'll figure out somewhere to go. Yeah, those big old spherical balls, I mean, they were almost as big as mine. Almost. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this part of the game is kind of satisfying. But it's probably not the most interesting thing to watch. As I was telling them, you know, you build these little connections and you hook into them. So whenever you scrap stuff, I'll show you here in a second. Whenever you scrap stuff with this tool, it takes your energy, and it takes a lot of it. See that? And your blue bar at the bottom. So when you do this, you can only do it so long before you have to go back and charge up. But if you run these cables from your ship, I need to build some more. You can like hook yourself in so that you don't lose all your power. If that makes sense. You basically can dismantle stuff free reign. I'm just making some more blue power cords because I ran out. So I want to hook up and go recycle some more, or dismantle. It's called dismantling, I guess, but you end up bringing it to the recycler. Okay. Let's see where we at here. You know, this game, it gives me that, it's very different from subsistence, but it gives me that subsistence feeling. Like, it's very fun. I'm really enjoying it. Just like I enjoy subsistence. And this sucker has a lot of potential. It looks like they're going to update this game like every 2 months, for the most part. Okay. I'm overweight again. Let's grab a couple of things on the way back to the ship. I missed this earlier. How you feeling, dear? You still have that tired feeling from being sick? Starting to get better? Give us an update. Go back to the ship and recycle some things. So when it's gonna come time for us to make humans, Christy, you need the memories we talked about. You need this stuff, vitamin D, omega-3s, calcium, protein, fat, carbohydrates, to make nutrients, and you use that to make these things. See how they give you stats, weight, strength, height, intelligence, and life expectancy? Use that to do that. I'll show you the only map that we have, Athos. Let me just go put this in the diesel generator and I'll show you the only map that we have so far. I want to make sure this thing's full before we take off in a little bit. It's very rudimentary. Like, this is the map. This is the map right here. So the Lazarus complex is there. 2.2 kilometers. That's it. I just saw it. Where did it go? Just saw that. Oh, there it is, right there. Lazarus complex. And there's little towers you activate, and when you activate them, it'll open up more of the map. Crap, hold up. I need some more materials to make some more cables. But yeah, that's all we got so far. Okay. What am I missing? Alright, now we're building. We're building. We'll chunk some of this, this stuff is heavy. This is carbon fiber. You have some silicone. This is a brand new neutronium element thing. Gold. I don't need none of this stuff, so I'm gonna put some of it away. Aluminum, glass. Put up some of that iron. Keep a little bit on me. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. I've pretty much done most of the stuff out that way. I don't want to forget this. I think I can throw it on the ship. There we go. Probably destroyed it doing that. Oh, here another storm. We'll come over here and hook up a place to dismantle from. All right. There we go. We back to business. What's up, guys? If you're out there lurking, hit your like button for us. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. We're in the Last Caretaker. We explored this new POI. And we're not finished yet. We still have to go downstairs. I'm doing some scrapping real quick. You need those resources to get your level up. Alright, we've come full circle. I need to find that ladder that we had seen earlier. Oh, look, there's some stuff there. Where's this going to? Oh, sweet. I'll get that stuff in the bottom a little bit later. Let's go see what's up here. The graphics are not bad. Let's say this game is just going into early access. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we gotta go down there in a minute. Grab these few little scraps here. We don't need the metal straps, but like I was telling you guys, we're scrapping it for the experience. We need the experience points. We're level 11, and we're already halfway through level 11, so that's just from scrapping things. Alright, I'll disconnect. Look at that, there's some stuff in there. Okay, we got this part pretty cleaned out. I'm gonna break back out the flamethrower because there was some nasty guys in here. Come here, boy. This is a little tree. How you like that? Oh, this is on the bottom level. Okay. Nice. I need to scrap all this stuff. Do I have a plug-in? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nice to get XP from scrapping. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Doesn't really take a whole lot of time to get levels in this game, from what I can tell. These different furniture items, you know, fabric is important and plastic is very important. You gotta get this stuff. This is important stuff. The metal, like I said, we don't need it, but we're gonna do it anyway for the experience. You could pretty much leave something like bare. Scrap everything that's not nailed down. Even some stuff that is nailed down. Wet floor. Careful. Maybe I can clean this place out before it gets dark, and then we'll go out and we'll find another one. So on the update this week, December 18th, one of the things, these are called habitats, and you know them because they're mostly made out of shipping containers. But there's a quest line that has to do with these like container POIs. And it's going to have to do with humans specifically. See how slow I'm moving now? It's because I'm heavy. But we'll fix that here in just a second. I haven't completed the first quest line, but you know, good to know there'll be a bunch of quests for us to do. What's this? Trash bag. Okay. That's different. Pathos, I'm gonna explain a little bit again. When I was telling Christy, you make humans in this game basically, and you send them up to space. And each one of these things are called memories, and they give you different things. Like this one says patience 5, empathy 3, empathy 5, creativity, focus, communication. So you need to Basically, each human has a kind of a recipe. Like to make a doctor, you might need a lot of knowledge and intellect and stuff like that. So you put in the right memories to get what you need to make the character. That makes sense. Oh, some more stuff here. I see you, boy. Ah. I just about got this place cleaned out. I'm gonna scrap this stuff here. I'll go up here too. What's up here? It's dark in here. So you send the humans that you're gonna make and send them up to space. Yeah, you send them up to space. So far, from the videos I've seen, there's not really like a rhyme or reason. You just can make different humans, but I'm assuming that there's gonna be some quest lines. Like they might give you a quest, they need a doctor or whatever. So you have to go out and get the materials that you need to craft a certain human and send them up to space. And I know they're adding money waste to this next update too. So hopefully, I'm hoping for like NPC, maybe some kind of a trading system. You know, we're really just scratching the surface of this game. So much things they can do with it. Not this update. This update has the drivable forklifts. But soon they're going to be jet skis, rafts, and a gyrocopter. I'm thinking there's no way they make this game and not eventually make a submarine. What do you guys think? Submarine would be really cool. You do have some underwater, there are some underwater POIs I've seen. You have to go to one as part of the quest line. Ender 04004. This is the Last Caretaker. It's a sci-fi post-apocalyptic survival game. And your job is to save humanity by creating life. And we're just at this POI gathering a few resources, and we're going to get on our way here in a little bit. I think we got this thing just about cleaned out. We got a lot of resources while we were here. Well, we'll go to the next spot. I don't know where to go next. I'm not going back to that warehouse, Christy. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to die. Oh crap, I almost fell in that hole. I want to pick up these, since I'm done like using them to scrap everything, I'm gonna pick them up and put them back in my inventory for the next place. There's something I missed. Warehouse. You just want me to die. I haven't backed up this game in a minute. So, one thing, if you guys play it, we've been talking about it, if you're just joining us, back up your game every 10, 15 minutes. You know. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Because you will die. And the game will crash on you. And then you're screwed. You have to start over. See, that's a giant POI over there. There's a smaller one there. Maybe we'll hit there. Let's get this stuff recycling real quick. We got a little bit over half a tank of diesel. It won't, I don't think it'll get us all the way there. It'll get us part of the way there. way. Get us headed towards the right direction. Dang it, it got dark on me. It was back that way, right? Try to get heading in the right direction, and then we'll go back down there and start sorting some of this stuff out. Just a thought. I don't mind if we're gonna get this time. Do I see that one. I see that one. The boat aspect of this game really sets it apart from other survival games, not to mention the, sci-fi. Crap, I don't want to go to the navigation. I think that's what I was looking at. Well, we'll just go this way and see what happens. Maybe we'll crash into something. I was playing one time and I fell off my ship. And it left me where I was. Which was not that cool. So yeah, that can happen to you. Glass. I'm just trying to put up some of this stuff. Gold here. Plastic is here. Keep a little bit on me. So when we get to the POI, sometimes we need it. Like to get a solar panel up and running or something like that. Okay. That reminds me of what it's like subsistence. There's the warehouse. That's the warehouse there. That's the Lazarus complex. I think I can kill those guys, man. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm ready. Let's go out. There's a small one over there. I'd like to find there's several different types of refueling stations, like different ones. I'd like to find another one of those, so I can pick up some more diesel and stuff. We only got about a quarter of a tank of diesel left. I don't know what we're headed to, but we'll get there. Give us a chance to chit chat. What are you guys up to? Like I said, I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Man, I'll be off for 18 days, so be on the lookout for some streams. Potentially 5-6 streams over the next few weeks. Yeah, that one's gonna be a good one to go to right there. The hunting season is dwindling down. Chrissy has 27 more minutes for work today. Sweet. Yeah, we're not gonna make it on diesel. But that's okay. That almost looks like it could be a refueling station. But let's just cross our fingers. Maybe it will be. Pathos. No permadeath, no. No. You save your game. It's just the game crashes. We had one crash since I started the stream, but I've played this thing, and if you go to like a POI with a bunch of enemies, I've had it crash on me 2 or 3 different times. Which is not ideal, but as long as you back up your game every so often, you don't lose too much progress. But I'm assuming they're gonna be working on that. Look at that tower thing. It's pretty cool. We're headed for this small POI here to see what this is all about. And we're gonna cross our fingers that it's a refueling station. We are officially out of diesel. We're only on electrical power. See how those you have diesel power and electric power. If you look at the exhaust there, you see the one spewing out steam is from the electric motor, and the other one, it spews out black soot. It's from the diesel motor. Pathos says, I'm sure if they get enough folks telling them all of the crashes, they'll have a fix for it. No, and I did read, excuse me, I did read that they're doing some fixes like that with the update. So hopefully it'll help. We're moving at a snail's pace because we don't have any diesel. Let me see. I might have a little bit of organic stuff I could put. Maybe just to give us enough to get where we're going. Maybe, maybe not, but you'll see when that diesel engine fires up. It makes a huge difference. See there? Black smoke. Diesel power, baby. And electric power. Surprised you guys haven't downloaded this yet. It's worth it. Oh, now we get close. We might make it there on the diesel we have. It's hard to say. Like, I've only been to 5 or 6 different POIs. I don't know what this one is. Is that it? Oh, we're out of diesel. We're out of diesel already. Is that in the water? See that? There's different kinds of scrap that ends up in the water. I don't know what these buoys are. I've never gone underwater to see if there's anything down there, but there might be something down there on these buoy markers, because they're kind of random from what I can tell. And there's, hold up. I feel like the game wants to crash on me. Let's see if I can back it up real quick. Oh yeah. Getting some lag and stuff. I don't have to make this whole trip again. It does take some time to get between places, so definitely don't want to have to start over. This might be I think it is a refueling station. I'll be very happy if it is. So we should be able to get a fair amount of diesel from it. We're moving at 14 kilometers per hour. And I think that jumps up to like 30, or roughly 30, when the diesel tank is running. Yeah, that's definitely a refueling station. So we'll have to clear out the enemies, and then we'll work on getting up all that good fuel and putting it on the ship. Yeah, refuel outpost Delta. I think I've been to one that starts with a G. See the enemies up there on that stack? Ugh. There's some little bee-looking enemies, Christy. look like honeybees or something. See if I can get kind of close. I don't want to get too close just yet. Because I don't want those enemies to jump on my boat. What up, boy? What up, son? There's the bees. The bee's knees. How you doing, boat? There's some more bees. Okay. Whoa! Almost got me. Here's one of those forklifts. Again, that will be, we'll be able to use them after the update. See, these are diesel tanks. See, they have diesel in them. We just have to transfer it to the ship. But I'm going to clear out these enemies first. And I think we have to run some power. Yeah, we have to run some power. If the lights are on, the leeches stay away. Yeah, I need to run some power to right there. Bowling ball. Look at that dude. Ugh. Ugh. I think if you touch them, that's how they outreach you. See, I didn't see a place to dock here. The last refueling station I went to had the little things to hook up to it to dock. This one doesn't. Got about a you know what. That one must be on the roof. Yeah, that one's on the roof. Okay, well, no big deal. We'll make it. We'll just have to need power to go back that way. Just have to make do. Yeah, he's up top for sure. Let's see. I gotta get power. Let's see where I gotta get power to. Right there. Once you hook the power up, you can turn the lights on and all that good stuff. Okay. Where's the door to this piece? Oh, there it is. A bunch of junk in the way. Get out the way. Okay. Put the power up. Turn it on. Success. See all this computers and stuff. You get really good scrap from dismantling them. I see him. I wanted to try to get up there without making him wake up. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Ha! There's one of those bees. Sometimes it's easy. Just throw this stuff down where we're gonna be dismantling anyway. Oh, there's a memory. There's one more over there. It's out of the reach of the flamethrower. You saw that? Look at that. Bowling pins. Those robots have good materials on them too. Get down, boy. Alright, I'm gonna leave them that stuff right there for now. Try to see if I can reach it with the flamethrower. Nice. Nice one. I wonder what's up there. Let's see. Oh! Hold up. More than I bargained for. All right, we did it. We good. I want to go up there. Excuse me. Oh, can't reach. Making some stairs. I've never been up there on any of these type of deals. Let's see, guys. I'm a little curious. Oh. Oh. All that for a petroleum container. I think it'll blow up if you damage it. Look, it's on fire. Okay. I gotta try to get out here, get off of this thing without dying. Okay. Okay, now, so what we're gonna do first is repair those tanks and transfer all that fuel and stuff back to the ship. We need that. I'm gonna get this stuff too while I'm thinking about it. I need some raw materials probably to repair those tanks. I think we got rid of all the enemies. That one. This one. 10 bowling pins. We ran out of room. Those are the small bowling balls. Small storages. So when you start the game, you can only build these. Then you build the medium. Then you can build the large ones. One more thing I forgot. Grab all this raw material and we'll see if it's enough to repair those tanks that need to repair. Getting very close to level 12 too. That'll be really cool. See what we can build at level 12. Yep, I'm gonna back up the game. We were really close to crashing just a little while ago. This is a repair tool. See, these two are on fire. I need fabric, rubber, and polyurethane. Let's go back. Okay, fabric, rubber, polyurethane. I think this is polyurethane. See how many we can repair with those materials. So we got petroleum and diesel on this thing here. I'm gonna need aluminum. We'll start with the petroleum, and I'll go get some more materials. Oh, crap. Always a problem. But anyway, this is how you do it. Take one tank, you hook it to the next. Take this tank, you hook it to this one. And then we gotta get that one. Rez, my man, what's up? Thank you for the Christmas 10. What a legend. I appreciate you, man. How you been? Hadn't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I just don't want to get overweight. The legend himself, Reyes. Good to see you, man. Thanks again for that 10, dude. Okay. So I'm gonna hook this one back to this one. Like so. I'm changing them so that they all push towards this one. And then we'll grab from this one and we'll go back into the ship with it. Into one of these tanks here. Bam, see there? Now we got the petroleum going from the station into the ship. And we'll do the same thing with the diesel. Get that phone, girl. I don't know if I really don't know if you have to repair these all the way, you know? To get the stuff out of them. See, this one's on fire, but it's still letting me use it. This way. This way. Okay. Might need to repair that one. Well, maybe not. Oh, need more fuel cables. Let's see. Good thing about this is, see this orange tubing? You can use it for oil, diesel, and petroleum. And we actually, why is there still petroleum in here? Might need to repair those tanks. Unless the tanks on the ship are full. Let me check. Nope, they're not full, not nearly. Okay, you need plastic, right? That's what I saw. Thank you, Rez. Love you too, buddy. Plastic, plastic. Here's the plastic. Maybe that's the deal with these tanks is if they're not repaired all the way, they won't give you all the stuff. Maybe that's a thing. That one's repaired. Yep, look at that. It started doing it as soon as I repaired it. Okay, let's get this one. Like that. Alright, now we're cooking. We're going back to the ship. So I think I'm going to have to do the same thing with these. Freak. Always missing something. There's a lot of running around. Bear, do you not use the mooring lines? I do. But let me just, while we here, see on this one, Rez, on this POI, for whatever reason, there's nowhere to do it. Most of them have a place, but this one doesn't. For some reason. That's why we're not hooked up. That's the only reason. I need a fabric, right? Okay. Fabric. I need to charge my battery. While we're at it. Yeah, that's something I was... Because I've gone to one of these refueling stations before. And it had one. And this one doesn't. Gotta be careful for these little jackass leeches. Fix these guys up. We definitely need the diesel. So far, if there's anything you need in this game, is freaking diesel, man. Okay, that one's empty. I'm not gonna waste the materials on it. Okay. So if I hook up, if I take this off, I think we got all the petroleum, and hook it into the diesel. Hey, hold up, I'm gonna have to disconnect this. Ugh. There we go. I was about to say, I hope I don't have to make another little line. Rest is no worries, just checking. I always jump the gun trying to be helpful. I need to learn to sit back and just watch the stream, but it's hard. No, it's a valid question, and I just wanted to make sure I answered it the best way I could. Oh, that's sweet, sweet diesel. Just, you definitely need diesel. That one's empty. That should fill our ship up, I'm thinking, plus some. And once it goes to overflowing, I'm just gonna equalize everything until it all comes down to the ship. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I'll be glad when I can refine my own diesel. So after that, to get in, I don't know why this thing's still showing locked. I wonder if there's a power hookup somewhere. I'll try to get in there. That's odd. Now I've seen that before, where the door wouldn't open, so you had to find another way in, like in the floor or in the ceiling. That's very, very weird. hear those leeches, man. You hear them? Ugh. They're underneath. Get ready for these jokers. Push that stuff out. We want it all. We want all the diesel. Not just some of it. We want it all. Try to figure out why this door won't open. I got power ran. Oh yeah, that'll work. I got power ran to the place, but the door didn't light up. One time I did this and it was underneath where I had to go. See that? There's some stairs. Ha ha! There's some stairs. Rez, you're such a nice guy. Here you go. Buy the little ones something for me. Do you have kids? If not, spend it on whoever. I don't have kids, Rez, but I have a wife that enjoys when I spend money on her. So we can definitely make that happen. What a legend. You guys have spoiled me today, for sure. Look at these jokers. I hate those little suckers. Look at them. Oh, look how many. Oh, there's a whole bottom. Look at that. Okay, now we know what to do. See, when the sun comes out, it makes them, it kills them. Look at that. God. They give me the creeps. I don't know about you guys. It's like some, I don't like leeches. Yeah, they having a bad day now. The sun's coming up. That's one of their little eggs. Yeah, I might have to go down there and clear them out. Jeez. There's a bunch of them. Grime! Oh, I hear more. Oh, there they are. They're underneath me. Ow. Ow. Have to let the sun come up good, I guess. But this is where we're trying to get into. Trying to see. Oh, here's another stairs. This might be the way. Yes, it is. It's not. It's not good. Okay, hold up. Out of petroleum. I'm not completely out. Oh yeah. Hold on. I like that. I want to go back and refuel this thing. I think I might need it some more. We'll We'll go ahead and back up. Okay. So Rez, I take it you've played if you knew about the mooring cables, right? Fueling this up, then I'll fuel up the tank. I can fuel up myself while I'm at it. All the critters are attracted to light. Not all of them. The pink little boogers are attracted to light. The little leeches are like they go away from the light. Okay, I need to offload too because I'm overweight. Let's do that real quick. I wonder if I got all the diesel. Let's see real quick. Because it didn't look like there was a whole bunch of diesel in that tank. Grandkids, visit with your grandbabies, dude. Just picking up some of these cables. I think we got more diesel than we think we do. But I had it on equalize. See, it's all in the tanks. So from the tanks, I'll just push it back into the ship. Yeah, that'll work. The tanks are just for overflow. And here, bio ended up. Somebody's gonna comment. I shouldn't be doing that. I know. But I am. Pink bubblegum. The pink bubblegum does not. Yeah, they attracted to lights. Where was those stairs at when we're down? Let's be over here. See, there's all kind of stuff to scrap on this thing. Be a lot of work to clear this sucker out. Okay, went in here. Grab these. These little batteries, you can use them to charge yourself up. Doing this vent here. Oh! Corner me in here. Oh, what is this? Sudoku puzzle. How do you like that? That's interesting. I hear more, yep. Level 12, we made it. You drunk? Hey, dude. Oh, look at the, ooh, look at the little bad guys in here. Well, all that stuff, like those beds and stuff, they're worth a lot of good resources. Look at all the guys in here. Take these guys down. Oh, crap. It does overheat, you know. And these little octopus, spider, tentacles looking things, if you don't kill them all the way, they regenerate. You have to explode them like that. Or they'll come back. to connect this flamethrower to Omni plug. There we go. Now we got it. Does everything have the same amount of resources? So beds have the same or different? So no, each thing has different. What is this? I'll show you. If you hover over it, you see you get fabric scraps and metal scrap. That's the mattress. But the actual bed, see you get tech scraps and aluminum and stuff like that. This is like a recharging station where the robots would recharge before all this happened to them. More in here. Maybe just this one. Now I should be able to open this. And turn on the lights. Yeah. Nice. Dude, get this game. I'm telling everybody to get this game. It's so much fun. It's a unique survival game, and you know we all love survival games. What is this thing? This thing looks expensive. Oh yeah, high tech scraps, ultra scrap. This is high tier stuff. That's high tier stuff right there. Okay, so we made it all the way through, and I'm overweight again. And we made level 12, so we gotta check that out here in a second. This game has taken up a lot of my time recently because it is really fun, so I've been playing it and enjoying it. Got a full tank of diesel. I'm gonna push this. I think I'm gonna take this time. I think I'm gonna put this up to this tank. See, there's a tiny bit in these tanks. Not much, but every little bit counts. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of diesel. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of this game. I've been looking at the roadmap. The first real update is this week. I'm gonna be doing a video on the update. I want to do a beginner's guide to it. Survival games. I was watching this guy called Beer or something like that. Play Subsistence. Yeah, I've heard of him. He's a good guy. Quite a legend, from what I understand. Alright. And just like any other survival game, it's like back and forth. Getting resources. Putting them in boxes. But the good thing, too, about this game so far is there is proximity. So, like, if I make something out of here and it needs a resource that I have, it automatically takes it. Alright, let's take a look, guys. We made it to level 12. We have... This thing helps with crafting, I believe. This is a grenade. And we have a small oxygen generator and a small oxygen container. Not really nothing to write home about, but at level 13, this is the... I think this is the max level of the solar panels. So, and then we can upgrade our engine again. So we're gonna need 9 points for these for sure. And then level 14, finally get the rifle. The nebula light. Yeah, we got some stuff coming this way. I mean, I don't really have anything that I want to just build right now. Definitely solar panel, upgrade the engines again to go faster. And then next would be the wind turbines to upgrade them. Yeah. grind is the best. It is the best bit. Let's see, what do I have in my inventory? Yeah, I need to put some of this away. Because I think we're at that point that we're gonna just be recycling stuff pretty much until we clear this platform out. So I want to get as light as I can. So in fact, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And the rest, I'm gonna increase my weight capacity. Perfect. Don't have any of that. I bet you I have some in here though. Okay. Carbon fiber. Yeah, there's the high tier stuff. This is a little tedious. There's a lot of different type of resources, so to keep them organized, you gotta kind of set yourself up like this. Res and Hathos, I was showing Christy earlier. See if you, let me use my mouse. Come down, you customize these containers. You can change the colors of them. And I've just kind of tried my best to match the color to the actual resource best I can. There's some that are kind of close, but there's a little shade difference like between gold and this polyurethane. Just to try to keep myself organized because it's a lot of stuff. So far, so good. Alright, we skinny now. Let's hit it, dudes. I'm gonna drop off these organic things into the thing here. It's a scientific term thing here. I'm heading back up. Let's get started right here, really. So now we're just in the dismantling phase of the operation. Red says that's the hardest thing in these complicated games and the storage. Running all over the ship to find that one part you know you have. But I will say, you know, the game, the devs compensated by allowing you to change the color of those containers. That makes a big difference. Could you imagine just putting everything in a white container? You wouldn't know where to get what. Now you can set up your own solar panels on these platforms to run them, but on a small one like this, you don't really need to. You just run your power from the ship. I've seen people do it like that. It seems to be the most efficient way. Oh, bullets. Bullets, bullets, bullets. We need bullets. Is there no light on this side? No, this one. So yeah, the other thing we were saying, Rez, is a lot of this stuff is like copper scrap and iron scrap that I don't really need, but you get experience from dismantling things. It's worth it to just dismantle everything you can on every POI you go to. Back on the ship. I think I need to put some of those bullets up. That's why I'm so heavy. let's see. 5 kilograms, 25 kilograms, yeah. I don't really need any bullets, but I'll split these. Just in case. Never know. When I first started playing, I would go up on the platforms like this, and I would throw everything down to the ship, and I would try to manually get it to the recycler until I got smart and started doing it like this. Because that is one way to do it, but it takes a lot longer. Time consuming. Root goblin. You do need a lot of materials. Like the next part of the story, you go to, it's called the Lazarus Station, and that's the station where you actually make the little humans that you send up to space. Oh crap, I got rid of all my stuff. Can't make it anymore. Excuse me guys, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a sore throat there. Yeah, and from there, like you have to put out like a ton of solar panels and wind turbines, and you have to get power from the roof of that giant building all the way down to the inside, and you have to power these little human creating things. I don't know what you call them. So it will consume a lot of materials when I get to that next stage. I just thought it would be fun to stream for a while and go through some of the POIs. We're getting to 3 POIs. No, you know what it is, Christy. You know I was out late last night tracking a deer. It was 30 degrees roughly when I was out tracking. That night air, that cold night air kind of got me. And then I went back out at 9 o'clock this morning, and it was 28 degrees when I got out my truck. But just breathing in that cold air got me a little raspy. And I'm talking a lot. Probably the most tedious part, but the way they've set it up with this little tool, I don't know, it's kind of satisfying. And it just, so it doesn't really bother me. It just takes a little bit of time to go through and dismantle all the stuff on each platform. But I mean, I've gained 2 levels just in this stream alone, so it definitely is worth it. Yeah, Chrissy, that's the biggest part of it. Being in that night, and my lips are chapped. I feel my lips are getting chapped from that. I took a 4-wheeler ride and that stuff too. So I got a little burn on my lips. It's supposed to be 28 tonight. Last night it got down to, I want to say, 24-ish. Oh, hey, I remember that thing. I just man up because I don't want it to explode. Wind burn, cold burn. And that's a really first cold I've been out in the elements. That's why I'm a little raspy today. Now, it wouldn't surprise me to come up with a sinus infection. in a couple of days, but hopefully not. I'm gonna take some precautions. Try not to. Jump. Okay. Don't forget, guys. Back up your game. At least for now. A little charge up. Because, yeah. You'll crash. That net does catch stuff. Like that. Even if the boat's not moving, I know it's stuff. Nice. We're doing it. This thing's been bothering me. I've been wanting to scrap it. Let's see, where were we? Okay, yeah, we needed to come this way. So we were saying that these forklifts will be drivable on December 18th with the new update, but on this POI, I don't find the need for it. It's very small. So if we recycle it or dismantle it, we get a lot of pretty good raw materials from it. We're gonna take it out. And whenever you guys get to see the Lazarus station that we can find, it's huge. It's got a huge elevator that goes up 20 stories, and then it goes down a few stories too. So definitely gonna take advantage of that forklift. Go over there. Might be worth waiting until the update to even go up there. Might stream this again this weekend coming. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Got everything here? Oh, there's one thing here. I'll just grab it like this. Alright. I don't think I need this anymore. Just gonna go back around this way. I wanted to make a little adjustment here. Put this up into there. Plug it back in so I can plug myself up and I can do the dismantling I need to do. I still need to go down and get those beds too, right? Almost forgot about those. These things have some good resources in them. I guess all these POIs are a little bit different, which I like. So this refueling station and the first one I went to have been basically the same kind of setup, but like the fact that this one we had to go down and we had to like the way it had all the stuff in front of the doors. The other one didn't have that. So I like that there's some little variation. Already weighted down again. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, crap. Fell in the water. Yep, same temps tonight. Alright. Brachiosaurus is coming in. Jeez, Louise. I'm not complaining. Definitely need it. I'd like to replace all these storages. Some big storages. I think these hold 100. These obviously hold around 250, 200, depending on the material. And these are even like double that. Trying to see what's so heavy in my inventory. Maybe just because I had a bunch of stuff on me. Got that. Gold. Glass. Aluminum. Oh, filled up my gold. I failed because I didn't make the jump sound. Okay. That makes sense. I think you need a lot of this. You need this carbon fiber, you need this plasma gel, and you need this titanium to repair the, oh, what you would call them. It's the little pods where you make the humans. Alright, now we should be light as a feather. Christy, you ready? Huh! Yeah, it worked. I'll go back down here. 'Cause I know there was some good stuff down here. Ah, dang it! I got rid of all my stuff. I need to keep iron and plastic on me, I think. But that's okay. We got plenty to get right here. Bust this stuff up. They have a lot of good propaganda in this game. Fuel our future. Your effort fuels humanity's last hope. I think XO must be a play on Exxon. So once you make the humans, there's another place. The Lazarus station is where you make them, and the Exodus station, you get them, you put them in a rocket and you shoot them up to space. And then I think they send you something whenever you do that. Oh, perfect. Get back up right here. I think they send you a seed and you can plant trees. I saw a guy, I was watching this video, and he had on the front of his boat a big, kind of like a big flower pot with about a 15-foot tree that was growing. So I thought that was pretty cool. Look at that, guys. We are halfway through level 12 already. That's just from simply doing all this scrapping. Oh, I want to go up there. I don't know if there's something I might need up here or need to scrap. I don't think there's a ladder. We good? Oh, we're good. Never mind. Scrap these little doodads here. We're almost done, huh? We're almost done finished with this whole place. I don't have a lot to go. What do you guys think so far? You just dying to play it? I don't think it was very expensive either. It's it's early access. Usually those aren't too bad. There's stuff down there. Stuff over here. Get all that. Definitely want level 13 sooner than later. I need those big giant solar panels. Of course, the ship's pretty much self-sufficient already. Okay. Knew there was some stuff up here. I got, I think, 5 batteries, medium batteries on the ship that keep everything charged up. But I could eliminate some of those things so it's not so cluttered up there. Or maybe move them, I don't know. It's just convenient for them to be up there, but like I was saying, it kind of blocks your view. When you're driving. I wonder if you'll be able to hook into these pallets. I'm assuming you will with the forklift. These plastic pallets. Look at that shark, man. I've never killed one. I've never killed one. I wonder if I can get it to come over here. He's not happy. It looks like Jaws. Whoa! I don't want to fight one of these in my ship. They appear to be quite tough. Wasting all my ammo. Good thing I have materials. It looks like a real shark. Actually, I don't know if I'm doing any damage. Oh! There we go. We crashed. We crashed. What's up, dudes? We just crashed. Second crash. Well, at least I know not to attack the shark because I don't think I was killing him. I really don't. We're gonna be shutting it down here in just a little bit, but I want to try to finish up grabbing some of these resources before we do. Okay, go back to the ship. Pretty cool looking shark, let's say. strong enough to kill that thing. That thing took a lot of bullets. It looked like it didn't even phase him. Dudes, we're playing the Last Caretaker. Man, it is a really fun game. I have a lot of fun with this. I'll get back down here. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's saying that, like, I literally turned the game volume down to 25% of the regular amount of sound it gets. I think it's just a really loud game. Raina Grace. What's up, Raina? How you doing? We're just chipping away at this POI, Last Caretaker. I forgot the sound police just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Hurry up and get this part done. Alright. I think we've got 99% of this place cleaned out. Yeah, it does work, Christy. Okay. We definitely needed that refueling station. Back up the game. I'm not sure where to go next, but let's take a look here. There's nothing on the map for us to go to. And the weather's crappy, so I won't be able to see anything. We'll have to wait for the weather to clear up, and then we'll figure out where we're going. Haven't done this in a while, so I need to. All right. How's that? Is that a little better? Is that a little bit better? It's gotta be. It's got to be. What are you guys up to today? It is loud. This storm is pretty loud. It should be quiet down here. Ah, nice and quiet. We have to wait for the weather to clear up before we head out. Man, this game, I hate to say it, but I feel like I felt the first time I played Subsistence. Like, I really, really like it. And I'm kind of hooked on it right now. A lot of fun. And it's popular. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. It's really popular. When I looked on Steam yesterday, there were 3,000 people playing this game. That's pretty decent. Oh, crap. these things are aluminum and the glass looks so similar to each other. I had them mixed up there for a little bit. Okay, plastic, copper, iron. I need to keep on me. Okay. Got some more stuff there, but I'll leave that there for now. Christy's going soaking a hot tub once the stream ends. She's been freezing. Okay, let's go to that. Let's go to that, guys. I want to see what that big tower is. Yeah, we're going to go to that big tower. But yeah, this game, it's fun. It's a survival game, but it's got so many things that's unique to it so far, like this boat, the sci-fi aspect. It's all unique, man. This dev really had a great idea with this game, and it looks great. They put a lot of work into it, and it looks like it's showing. For a brand new, I think it's indie game with in early access, I mean, the graphics are great. It does have some problems. It has its own set of problems. It crashes pretty often so far. That's the biggest problem. And there are some places where you get low frames per second, but they're working on all that stuff. I'm wondering if they're gonna add like some land eventually. I'm not sure what this big old tower is. I've never been to this type of POI. So we'll learn together. Hope it doesn't have one of them laser shoot testicles, Christy. Oh, it wants to crash. You felt that? You can feel it right before it crashes. Okay, if you look in the sky, that's the other type of robot that's in the game that's alive. They're called angels in the game. And I haven't learned a lot about them yet. Navigation beacon 32. So these navigation beacons, when you fix them and you turn them on, it opens up your map. This one has some place to moor the boat. See if I can do it. Oh crap. Anchor. Okay. Okay, so once you do that, come back and you take it. There's the angel. Pretty cool. Take your anchor off. And it pulls you in. Pulls you in, see? Yeah. I wouldn't say big, Christy. You know, it's tall. Oh, there's one of those little. Uh-oh. There's some bees up there. Oh, they saw me. Oh! Watch yourself. Oh God! Dang, that thing scared me. I don't know what they do. I feel like they attack enemies though, because there's more at the Lazarus station. Oh, look at here, guys. Diesel. Oh, this was worth the stop. Let's see if it does something. Come on, Angel. Come down here. See, there he is. No, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Nothing to help me. Look, there he goes. If he does do something, he doesn't do it well. Are you pushing on me, bruh? Okay, so this is gonna be where the power goes. Oh, there's an angel that's dead. Okay. Back up. See, I could fix these solar panels, which I might still do, but I'm gonna run power from the ship, I think. I think that's the easiest thing to do. Run some power from the ship. Probably don't have stuff to make it with me, do I? Oh, I do. They look exactly like manatees, right? Get out my way, bruh. Get out the way. Let's get the lights on in this place. Yeah, there we go. That works. What I could do is work on like fixing these solar panels and the wind turbines and running some extra power, but I don't need to really worry about that right now. This is the elevator that takes you all the way to the top. You have to go all the way up there to fix this beacon. I think there's a light in here too. Should be a light in here somewhere. There it is. About to say, I didn't know if it was coming down or not. Oh! Oh no, Christy! Ah! It's a testicle. Oh no. Ah. That's it. I'm killing that dude. I need some bullets though. That thing is so scary. Let this thing craft up some bullets before we go back up there. Man. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. Oh, I do do have some more bullets. I'm gonna grab those. And I'm gonna grab... No, I'm not gonna grab those. These are supposed to be good for electric type enemies. But let's see what kind of damage we can do to this dude. Whenever he opens up, that's the one that's got the machine guns for arms. Where'd he go? There he is. Well, he's not hitting me too bad. Got him. One to grow on. Oh yeah. He's worth some materials. What's up, dude? Hey, how about that? I've never used that electric bullet. You say is I really like the electric rifle for the roller bots. Oh, roller bots, that's what they're being called. I just call them testicles. I mean, it kind of fits. But roller bot does sound pretty good too. Aster, is that what you called? Thanks for popping in, dude. Hope you're enjoying this stream. Yeah, see, there's another one. Whenever we went to the warehouse, there's another rolling thing like that, but it shoots lasers out of its face, and it did a number on me, I'll tell you that much. Just kind of scoping this place out a little bit. Ooh, memories, yeah. Sweet. Roller bot, yeah, that's a different thing there. I kind of like testicles myself, because I can relate to them, you know. It's always better when you can relate. All right, guys, look. I'd like to keep going, but I can't. It is 4 p.m. here, and I have a couple of things I have to get done before the wife gets home. We did a lot. We did a lot during this stream. 3-hour stream. And, oh, there's the leeches. I've had a lot of fun. Definitely plan on streaming this again. Most likely, I like to jump right back into it this weekend. Oh, let me go back up here. Glad you like that one, dude. Testicles does fit. All right, so this thing opens up the map. We'll mess with that, and definitely we'll stream this again. But like I said, be looking out for a bunch of streams coming up. I'll be off for a couple of weeks. And thank you guys for popping in. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, this is Bear. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.